Hi, how's it going? My name is Siobhan James and I'm the founder of Taskily, an online agency that specialises in helping course creators with their tech. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to add a waiting list option to your Teachable sales page so that anyone who visits your page won't be able to enroll in your course, but instead they'll be able to join your waiting list. Now, because our favourite email marketing tool for course creators is ConvertKit, and we recommend it to all of our clients, I'll be showing you how to create your waiting list form in ConvertKit and then adding it to your Teachable page. So let's jump right in. So first up, I'm in the back end of Teachable here and I've opened up my course. So this one here is called Example Course, and then I've headed to the Pages section. So not the site pages, but I've opened up my course down here and then clicked Pages, and you can see my sales page here. So I'm going to click the edit icon. And this is a course that has a pricing plan already, and for the sake of argument, let's say that there are people already enrolled. So all we want to do here is essentially, so we've already got a pricing thing here with the enroll option. The first thing I want to do is hide that. And in fact, just briefly, while we're on sales pages, if you've ever felt unsure about exactly what should be on your course sales page, you might want to check out the link below this video for our free cheat sheet on the essential sections that you might want to include on your sales page to make sure that essentially you're really guiding your visitors through the decision-making process, and ultimately so they feel ready and even excited to sign up for your course. So yeah, check out that link below this video. Okay, so we've hidden this pricing block here. And then back in here, and this is up to you whether you would like to do this, I'm actually going to go to the pricing section and I'm going to delete my pricing plan to make sure that nobody can sign up for this course. Now, what this does, all it does, it doesn't remove access to anyone who's already been through that pricing plan. Essentially, all it does is it just archives this pricing plan. You can create a new one later that is pretty much exactly the same, and that's how you'd then open up your course again. But I'm going to delete that. And the reason to delete that is that if someone already had your checkout link, so they'd already been to your page and they'd already gone to the checkout, if you don't delete the plan, even if you delete the pricing block or hide it on your sales page, they would actually, if they still had the checkout link already, they'd be able to check out. Whereas now that I've deleted that pricing plan, nobody can buy this course. So I've hidden that rather than delete it. You can delete it if you want. I've just chosen to hide it so that when I do relaunch my course or reopen enrollments, I can just unhide it and that'll be added back in automatically. So I'm going to hide that. And now we want to add our waiting list form. So like I said, so we're going to use ConvertKit. So I'm going to open up ConvertKit here. So I've gone to landing pages and forms, and then I've clicked new form. And then it's asking me to choose whether I like a form or a landing page. I'd like a form because we're going to embed that on our page. So we now want the inline option. And then you can choose any of the designs that you like. I'm going to go with a nice simple one. I'm going to go with Mills and click choose. And then we get the option here to design our form. So I'll make a couple of changes here. So I'm going to change that to join the waiting list. Subscribe to, let's say, be notified when this course reopens. I'm going to change the button to join waitlist. And I'm happy with that. I'll click save. And then you want to work through your normal options for this form. So for example, you can change some of the styling over here. You can change the color scheme so it matches your school. You can change the success message here. So I might change that here. I'm going to say success. You'll get an email notification when this course reopens. And click save. So that's when someone fills out the form, that's the message that they'll see. You can choose whether to send the incentive email. So if I click edit and show you what that means, so this is my one, where it just says thanks for signing up and basically asks them to confirm their subscription. I'd recommend sticking with that because that gets rid of the opportunity for typos. So for example, if someone's put their email address in wrong, that gives them the opportunity to notice that they've put it in wrong because they won't get this email. Okay, so I'm going to click save again, and then I'm going to click embed here. And then rather than JavaScript, I'm going to go with HTML, and I'm going to click copy. So I'm going to grab all of this stuff here, and I'm going to go back to my Teachable sales page, and I'm going to click add a new block, and I'm going to choose custom HTML and add. I'm going to paste my code that I've just got from ConvertKit in here. And if I scroll down, you'll be able to see my form. Now I just have one change to make, because you'll see that this isn't centered on my page, and I'd like it to be centered on my page. So there's a couple of ways of doing this. The first one is actually quite simple. I'm going to put center, center. And that's the way that I would recommend doing it. So you do, you open pointy bracket, center, and then close that pointy bracket, and then you do open the bracket again after your code /center. So you're just wrapping it in those center tags, and that'll move it to the center of your page. The other way of doing this would be inside ConvertKit. If you go to the settings bit here, oh, it's not there. Here it is. So it's in the style section, and in custom CSS you can type margin 0 auto, like that's margin colon and then a space 0 auto, like that, and that will also do it as well. But I'm just going to go with the centering option. Okay, so I'm going to click update, and then I'm going to preview it to check that that looks okay on the front end. There we go. I might add another row underneath, just so that we've got some spacing underneath it. In fact, so with a little bit of code, you can do BR, and that will add in a little bit of spacing bit by bit, just so it's not flush against the footer and just got a little bit of breathing space. Otherwise, you can always add a new block, for example, just an empty, for example, text block to add some spacing in there. So now what will happen is when someone adds their email address in here and clicks join waitlist, they'll see our custom message. Let's have a look. They'll see success. You'll get an email notification when this course reopens, and they'll then be added to your subscribers list in ConvertKit. And when your course then does reopen, all you need to do is send a broadcast to everyone who signed up through this form. So when you go to create a broadcast, you'll have the option to choose the subscribers you'd like to send to. Just choose the people who've submitted this waiting list form, and you'll be good to go. And then in future, all you need to do if you want to reopen enrollment, so you'd email them, and then you'd head back to this page, and all you need to do is delete your waiting list, or if you know that you're going to want to use it again in future, you could just hide that as well. I'd also recommend renaming it, actually, if I go waiting list, just so you know what's what on that. And then you would unhide your pricing. So it says it's closed at the moment, and all then we'd need to do is go back into our pricing section, and you see it's empty at the moment. We don't have any active pricing plans. I'm going to show my deleted ones, and I'm going to restore it. If I restore that, and then I'm going to refresh, I'm going to save my page, I'm going to refresh my preview, and I should then have my pricing option back, and my waiting list is gone. And that brings us to the end of this tutorial on how to add a waiting list form to your Teachable sales page. And don't forget, if you'd like our cheat sheet on the essential elements to include on any course sales page, check out the link below this video for the free download. And thanks for watching.